Hey, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. I just bought me a farm, so right here's a farm I bought. So I'm gonna pull in here. I'll give y'all a little farm tour of what I've purchased. It's nothing much, but it's all I could afford, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I'll shut this off. So the farm that I bought, it came with 3 grain bins and it came with 1 shed. So I'm gonna open up the door. This is what the shed looks like. It's really nothing much, but it'll be able to store, whenever we get equipment, it'll definitely be able to store all of our equipment and stuff. So yeah, right now I don't have any equipment. I just graduated college. I'm a first gen farmer. I'll give y'all a little property tour. So right here, this is, I guess you could say, the main field. This field's by the farm, obviously. So this is like our main field, easiest field to access. Over here is another field I have, fairly easy to access. It's right next to the shed. And then, over here, in that tree line, behind that tree line is another field that I also own. So yeah, I own 3 fields, got 1 shed, 3 grain bins. I might, if I don't need 3 grain bins, I might possibly downsize to just 2. I'll have to see. But yeah, one thing I have noticed is this farm definitely needs to be cleaned up and bush hogged, because this farm's been on the market for about 2.5 years, and I'm the person that just bought it 2.5 years later. But I think we're gonna go down to the dealership actually and take a look at our options on equipment, and I'll catch y'all when we're there. Alright guys, we are pulling into the John Deere dealership. I'm just gonna park right here for now. Just park right here. I'm actually surprised there's not many employees here today, but I'll just give y'all a little tour of this place and we'll take a look at our options. So combine wise, we've got a few STSs, it looks like. We got a few what is this, S760. That's way out of our price range. I mean, that's almost the price. That's like, that combine's worth the amount of money I used to buy the farm. Some more STSs. Oh, it's a beautiful 277R. Not really. I don't really like the 7630. 8230. Woo. Let me take a look at this thing. 8230 is one of my favorite tractors of all time. Take a look. Yeah. John Deere 8230, looks like it's a IVT, so yeah, I like that. 7810, I mean, it's one of my favorites, but not my favorite. John Deere 8R410, this is probably my second favorite, but same thing, that's way out of our price range. I mean, I can afford it, it's just I got no use for it, and these 2 tractors, there's just no point in having them. I mean, that's just a pure waste of money. Over here we got some few anhydrous bars. Over here it looks like all of our planting. Got a few seed tenders, some augers, more planters. Take a look at my options. Okay, so these, we can eliminate these 2. Those are way too big. So it's either between this Kinze or this Deere. I mean, I like this Kinze, but I kind of like the Deere too. So yeah, we're not gonna buy anything today. I was just stopping by, I was just coming down here and see what they got. But I'm definitely interested in this John Deere 8230. Like I said, I don't have the money on me today, so I'm not buying or anything. I'm not buying nothing, but I definitely have my eye on this thing. And let's read the tag here. It's only been used, or not used, but only 1 person has owned it. So if I bought this, I would be the 2nd person in this tractor's whole life to actually own it and operate it. So yeah, taking a look at our combine options. These two right here, these S100 series, we can eliminate them. Let's take a look at this 9600. Not really a fan of it. I think Grandpa actually used to have a 9600 and he said he absolutely hated it. These STSs, I have some pretty good background with STSs. Ooh. This 9770 STS looks very nice. It's got the bullet rotor on it, sorry. So yeah, some nice equipment, but I was just you know, stopping down here, see what they. One thing before we leave. Let me take a look in here. Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? You been doing all right? Okay, good. Just taking a look. That's pretty old. That's very old actually. What is this? Nitrogen fertilizer. Okay, got a few parts. Okay, so not much in here, but I mean it's still got some goodies in there. But yeah, we're just gonna hop back up in the truck, head back to the farm. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all a tour of my house. The house is actually right behind the farm. I mean, it's literally in walking distance, but I still have to take the long way to get to the house because there's no like pathway or road or anything to go behind the farm and get to the house, so I have to go the long way. I mean, I could literally just walk to the house, but I don't want to damage the Ford because there's no pathway or nothing back there to get to it. So yeah, I'll catch y'all when we're at the house. Alrighty guys, we are pulling into the house here. So the house, it's nothing much. To be honest, I highly doubt I'll even keep this thing, if I'm being honest with you. As you can see, she's definitely a fixer-upper. So yeah, I didn't want the house, but it came with the farm and all the property, so it's like, do you want the farm? Like, you know, I don't want the house, but it's part of the property, so it comes with the farm. And I'm like, well, I just want the farm, but then again, it's part of the property, so I got no choice. Looks like it's been on the market. Like I said, 2.5 years this property's been on the market, so the yard is very, like the grass is very tall in this yard. So we'll definitely need to buy a mower for that. I mean, clearly we'll need to buy a mower. So yeah, on the way here, I was taking a look at some of the houses, and this neighborhood looks not necessarily abandoned, but it does not look like anyone lives here. Like that house over there, there's no cars. It's also a fixer-upper. That house, windows are boarded up. That house, haven't checked out that house yet, but it looks like a fixer-upper, so I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that lives in this area. All the other houses look horrible, so I'll probably just sleep in a local motel or something till I can get this thing tore down and get a new house. I know you're probably saying, well, why don't you just renovate it? Well, I just don't got the time. I mean, like, I got the money to do it, but I just don't got the time to do it. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna be renovating this thing, but yeah, I'm gonna hop back in the truck and we're gonna head back over to the farm. I'm probably gonna get on the phone with the dealership and see if they can maybe rent me a bush hog for the farm. I mean, we don't have a tractor, and I'm not gonna get a bush hog or nothing rented today, but I'm just gonna see if they have any units available for rent. So yeah, just gonna see if they have any units available for rent, so when I do need it, I can rent it. Which, like I said, I don't have a tractor yet. That's one thing I need. But yeah, one thing I really hate about this property is there's no pathway or nothing behind the farm, so I can't get to the property real easy. So I have to go up through here. I have to take the long way. I mean, there's two ways to get to it. It's basically just a big circle. You can go down past the dealership and go up through there, and that's how I got to it. So there's two ways, or you can just go that way. So the house is literally directly behind the farm, behind that tree line, but I just can't get to it because there's no pathway or nothing. So yeah, park right here. As you can tell, I'm definitely going to get on the phone with the dealership. I need this cleaned up now. Looks like there's a little drain pipe here, so when we're bush hogging, I'll probably mark this drain pipe with something so we don't damage it, and also don't damage the bush hog, because I'm going to be renting the bush hog, which means I don't actually own it. So if I break it or do anything, I am accounted full responsibility for the damage and all that. But I'm gonna get on the phone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Today's video was just showing you the farm. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but the next video, it'll definitely be a lot more exciting and all that. This is just me showing y'all around the farm and stuff, so this might have been a somewhat boring video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.